Hey guys, it's Sean Zim, the Connection Machine, aka the Insurance Doctor. This is live number 21 on the year, and I am calling out those action takers. If you're an action taker, we need to have you on this live. We need to have you share what you do, who you are, and give us a couple tips on. We'll go into like networking, non negotiables, motivation, lead generation. These are all things that we could help others. And that's the goal of why I do these consistently. And I've been doing them at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a reason, is because I want to make sure those that are in my community, and I treat Facebook as my community, and don't mind me, I'm just sharing this out to different groups. So when we get started, we can just rock and roll. I want those in my community to grow. That's how this circle gets deeper, stronger. We all get to higher levels. We live in abundance. There's enough business to go around. A lot of you are afraid to share tips, tricks, strategies, and because you think you have something new. You're just doing something, and if someone, you can tell them exactly what you're doing. A lot of people don't implement and take action. That's a thing I'm trying to share and teach people. We can all help each other, but it's all about putting yourself out there consistently over time so that people can learn from you, are educated from you. You're giving value instead of just throwing up on people. Use me to list. Use, use me to refinance. Use me for insurance. No, let's build your brand. Let's allow your brand over time to generate your leads for free. Yes, you want to speed up the process? I have a team that could definitely help you take it to the next level by using Facebook ads, Google ads, etc., chat box, things like that. But it's something that each and every one of you can get involved with, take it to the next level if you have that drive, if you want to take it to the next level. A lot of you are afraid to, but right now, it's a time that I'm allowing others to share my community. I've built my community over the last 3 years. I started and I have it full of anyone in the real estate world or that is in the small business world is in my community for a reason. Because I find that those are the areas that I could help the most. And as I'm speaking, I'm putting into different groups the link that will allow you to come on to the screen to tell us who you are, what you do, and give us a couple tips for our community. Again, the link is in the comments. Just click it, you follow the instructions, and then you will be brought to the backstage of my StreamYard. And if you haven't used StreamYard yet, if you haven't started doing lives, you can't do Facebook lives without having a third party. So some people are using Zoom. I like StreamYard because of the ability to make it look like a TV show, and allows you to have your logos. It allows you to have different things like the ticker down on the bottom. There's a lot of great things with StreamYard, and allows it to go to Facebook, a group in Facebook, YouTube channel, up to about, I think, 6 outlets you can go to. It doesn't go to Instagram yet, but it's something that will allow you to interview people, to give value consistently. And this is my, value prop that I give to others. Those that are popping on, a couple housekeeping. Please make sure you drop hashtag live if you're watching live, hashtag replay on the replay. Drop a comment. Drop a, hey, I like what was being said. I agree. I disagree. I have a question. Drop that in the comments so that we can have some engagement. And the last piece I want to make sure is hitting that share button. Share, share, share. Notice the goal is 100. The more that we can get this out, the more reach we're going to have, the more exposure. And if you are one that's on with me and we're chatting, we're dropping nuggets of information, that value is brought out to the masses. I have this in a number of groups that have thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that will see this. And it's just taking some action, clicking a link, taking some, getting out of your comfort zone. You hear me talk about this often. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable to see growth. Just like a lot of you who make excuses about making phone calls, and I call them connection calls. Cold calls can work. I just call them connection calls because you're not making a cold call. You're going deep on that conversation. And if it doesn't go the direction you want it to go, as far as whatever you're selling, but if you can make it so that you can connect that person to somebody else, guess what? It's going to come back to you, because that's how you're going to build your circle. If you need help with that, I mentor people how to take their business to the next level. And that's a huge part. And how to basically have it circle back to you because of the community that you have developed, because they're going to ask the same questions. And when they come up and they don't get to sell whatever they're selling, and they get to recommend out to somebody else, that's how it keeps the circle inside growing. Something to keep that in mind. And making sure that you are consistently engaging on other posts, on other people's stuff. A lot of you worry about, oh, I don't get any engagement. Well, have you commented on anyone else's post? Have you shared any of their content? Well, no, I just scroll through. Then that's what people will do to your content if you don't engage. Take some time out before you go live, before you do a post, and engage with others, and you'll see your reach grow. The views are lower than it used to be. In the beginning, 3 years ago, I could get 1,000 views within 24 hours. Now it takes a lot longer to get there, but it takes work. And some of you stopped short because of that consistency word or that commitment word. You think that things are just going to happen. It's not true. I have some people popping on. Appreciate you again. Hit hashtag live if you're watching live, hashtag replay. Click the link that's in the comments. You can click the link that was in a post about an hour before I went live to bring you onto screen so that we can provide some value for you. As we're waiting for those action takers, let me just go over here. I want to share a couple things. So I would love to grow my Connection Machine YouTube channel. There's a variety of videos that I've done over the years. If you scroll and click on the videos, with the help of Chris Whalen, I was able to notice we're live right now. I was able to create thumbnails, and thumbnails are definitely something to improve, increase, to allow more engagement, to get more people interested in what you're doing. But I have tons of interviews from the past. I have lots of videos that I've used in the, if you haven't used WebTalk, I have some information on that. I have health and fitness type of videos. I have those that will help you grow your business. There's items here that can definitely take your business to the next level. Next, we have, if you haven't bookmarked it yet, connectionmachine.biz, where all the connection services that I provide. I can help you with anything for insurance. I personally work on home, auto, flood, business insurance like general liability, workers' comp, commercial auto. That's my space. If you're in need of long-term care, disability, medical, those are areas that I can definitely get you into a vetted professional that can provide that service for you. If you're looking to buy or refinance, or I have a mortgage professionals that can recommend, real estate agents. If you need product marketing, if you're looking to have some swag, marketing materials, I have great connections. Digital marketing. If you need my mentoring program, if you want to have some solar, contractors from painters to flooring to roofers, you name it, I have somebody for you. If you need credit repair, booking a vacation, home inspections, or attorneys, these are all avenues that I could help you with. If you are looking for my mentoring program, I'll just share the flyer that I have here. Give me 1 second. I have a hybrid mentoring program right now. If you're interested in taking your business and your fitness to the next level, I have a hybrid that actually will be a lot cheaper for you. It'll take your business to the next level, and you're going to get into the best shape of your entire life. We have the store. Anything that you purchase from the store, $5 goes to the New Jersey Sharing Network. Please, if you wear the merch to any selfie or video that you do, I will give an additional $5 to the New Jersey Sharing Network. Last thing, if you're interested, I am a coach, an accountability coach for many on a Beachbody platform. There's a variety of at-home workouts for less than $4 a day. The packages that I have will allow you to get the whole year of Beachbody on Demand, Shakeology for the month. We'll have the accountability group. You have myself as a coach, and you'll have the results you're looking for. I have cardio, I have running, I have yoga, I have weights with no weights. If you want to do dance, there's things that will help you get yourself to the next level. It's important to understand it's all about movement, getting yourself moving, getting yourself off the couch. This is something that I'm hoping to focus on and helping others. Now, I'm waiting for a few more minutes to see who else would like to jump on. I put this out to a number of avenues that should have some action takers. And I had phenomenal guests in the past. I talk about importances of having your calendar. A lot of you, as we're waiting, don't use a calendar. You fly by the seat of your pants. I use my calendar I use for the pencil because I have an eraser. And I also use my phone to make announcements or reminders that will pop onto my phone. But this I like having because it allows me to see things happen. It allows me to see growth. I've been going through some past calendars to bring back different ideas, to see how we can take things to different levels. And in the past, I used to write down a lot of you. I have some topics. A lot of you, what am I going to talk about in my videos that I should be doing? And I have notes upon notes and notes and notes and notes. And I was going back in, talking about different ideas of what I should be doing. And I'm going to re-film some of these topics because I think it's very important to get that education out to other individuals. For example, what's unique about your waterfront homes? What are the unique things that come up? These are things you can talk about so that those that are watching your video, it'll pique their interest, or it might spark something that their friends, their family are looking for that type of property, and boom, that's a lead generator for you. How do you go about getting permits in a town? What is a survey? What is a variance? What are some upgrades to not waste your time on? These are things that I think about, and people say, well, why are you thinking about it? Because I provide a service. I'm in the insurance world, and I provide something that you don't see. Real estate you see, cars you see, insurance you don't. It's something that I found that if I'm a resource to other individuals, the business will come to me. And that has allowed myself to have more time with my family because you're able to help others constantly. Keep this in mind, those that are popping in. I would love to not be the one that's always talking. And I want to give this avenue to you, the ones that are sitting there on the couch, having their coffee. I mean, You could have your brunch right now. If you have a business, you need to get out there. You need to push it. You need to market it. And a free Facebook is free. LinkedIn is free. Instagram, free. Web Talk, you actually get paid. Go to webtalk.co/connection machine, and you can actually engage. You can like, you can comment, you can invite people to the platform. You actually can make money on it. More money than you would if you had money in a bank account. That's how silly that is. And if you want to upgrade, as I have, you can open up different levels and make additional money, bonuses on the people that are in your network. So something to definitely check that out. It's something that, but taking the time, you're getting a chance, and all you have to do is click a link to come backstage. Always opportunities for you to take it to the next level. As we're waiting, and this is fine, I'll just continue dropping some value. If you are one that is in, maybe you had their house under contract, you want to get some insurance quotes. It's a good idea, so you know what your final costs will be. Keep in mind, the homeowner's insurance, the flood insurance, do not have to be in when you made an application on your mortgage. The homeowners and the flood insurance should be completed, should be paid for and purchased about 8 days before your closing. That gives enough time for compliance, for paperwork to be in and go through the system. Those that are pushing for it early on, there's more conditions that a mortgage professional needs to clear before they get insurance. Insurance is you place it in the system, it gets approved from the company, we get a credit card, and it's paid for within an hour or two tops. If it's a flat roof, if it's a property that's old, it might take underwriter approval. It might get referred. That's the only time it'd take a little longer, maybe a day. But it's something that you can process with a credit card, with a mortgagee clause, the loan number, and a closing date, and you're golden. You can be done and over with. Don't be pressured. There's no reason to have it. We will get you a homeowner or a flood insurance quote that you will give to your mortgage professional, and they can submit that to underwriting, stating that this is what the quote's going to be, so they can make their qualifying ratios, so they can confirm that. Those mortgage professionals that are out there, if you are quoting a home at $500 or $600 a year, you're messing up your qualifying ratios. Insurance is not something that you can just tweak. And if it's something that is hurting your debt to income ratios, maybe the person shouldn't be buying the property. Just being honest. Insurance policy going super cheap and has bare minimums on it, it's only hurting the client, and they're going to come back to you as far as recommending that they take that type of policy. We always recommend a replacement cost. We always recommend the $500,000 on your liability. We always recommend to have at least maybe a $1,500 deductible. Something to look at, guys. And I want you, if you're looking and listening right now, look at your policy. If you have a $1,500 or $1,000 deductible, but then you have a wind and hail deductible of 1%, and a hurricane deductible of 2% sometimes, if not up to 5%. Yes, 5%. Take that percentage, multiply it by your dwelling, and that's how much you have to come out of pocket for your deductible. So instead of having a $1,500 deductible, you would have to have 3% times whatever your dwelling is. That's what you're paying. Think about it. The amount of money out of pocket is very, very high, but this is how they keep your premium low, throwing on hurricane deductibles. I like to educate and let you know what you're paying for. And I'll tell you, if you want something that's right, have this type of policy. If you want something super cheap, you're going to get what you pay for. So if you want to get something cheap, you better have that kind of money on the side to allow you to have that claim go through processing. A couple of other additional things. If you and we write a policy is a contract between you and the insurance company. It doesn't close. And you wait 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then you tell me, hey, I didn't close. I need to cancel this policy. Shame on you. You should have told me a couple days after you found this out. But If you wait 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, and more, you're going to have a premium that's going to be taken out because you have basically been in a policy for 60 days without telling the insurance company. So they, in their case, are going to be owed money. So they'll take some money out of your refund. If it's less than 30, and I'm telling you, don't wait. Wait a couple days after you know you're not getting that property and let that person, insurance broker, myself know so that we can cancel it out and get a flat refund. Keep that in mind. Some people wait months, and that's a problem. We got to make sure we're all communicating. So keep in mind, I want to make sure subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out webtalk.co/connection machine, the platform that pays you for socializing. We had some people popping on the interest today. We couldn't get those action takers today, but I hope that you take a look at and subscribe. And if you are one that's thinking about jumping on live, jumping and taking yourself out of your comfort zone, take a look at some of the past interviews I've done on my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Take a look at all the past ones. And it's not difficult, guys. It's a lot of fun, a lot of education, a lot of value, and you have the content in that head of yours. Don't forget connectionmachine.biz. Don't forget fitness transformations for less than $4 a day. Let's get you to the next level, physically, emotionally, in your business, in your life. Let's make that happen. It's a shame I couldn't get anyone else coming on today, but this happens. But I give opportunities, and I have my program for daily shout outs. If you're interested in taking your business to the next level, I could help you on that front as well. Every single day, we have a shout out, get you out into my community, share it out to different groups, and get you some more exposure. So I hope you guys have and gain some value today. Look at a couple opportunities. If you're popping on now, wait until it starts replaying, and take a look at some of the value I try to give you today. And next Saturday, 10:30, let's have some others jump on, provide some value, and help you take yourself to the next level. I'm here to help, motivate, and inspire. Have yourself an awesome day.